Hey everybody, today we're going to be talking about the Geyscano 50 watt box mod by Yiloong. It's a 50 watt bottom fed device. You can find it online if you shop carefully for around $70. Let's give you a look at it and give you the dimensions. There's the front, the button side, the back, the atomizer side, the top, and the bottom. It measures 2 1/8 inches wide, just about 3.6 inches tall, and almost an inch thick. It fires a 0.2 to 1 ohm coil, goes from 5 watts to 50 watts with round robining. And as you can see, it has an OLED display. Let's compare this to a couple of other popular mods and you can compare the sizes. This is a Clowper DNA 30 clone. The Provari 18650 cap. Next to a Rio Grande with a Derringer. Next to a Vapor Flask Squonk. And next to an IPv2. It is a little bit on the larger size for carrying comfort. I wouldn't call it pocketable, but it's livable. Okay, we'll get a little bit closer and take a look at the inside. Okay, let's have a look at the inside. The door held on by 2 magnets and is pretty stiff. It's not going to fall down by itself. You've got a battery tray. Looks like a Keystone battery tray. There were initially ribbons so you could remove the batteries and the bottle, but the ribbons are the wrong length, so they've been removed. You can see the tray and the bottle. Get a little bit closer and you can see the board protection. Not bad at all. Some wiring. And the bottle. Pretty easy to remove the bottle. They say the bottle holds 13 milliliters. It does not. On its best day it holds 11.5 because of the tube displacement. Anything more than 11.5 will leak. Let's take you in and show you this part. This sort of bothers me only because there's that tiny little tube to hold the bottle. It should be just a little bit longer, I think, but the bottle goes in and out relatively easily. So let's put the bottle back in. Put the battery back in. And put the door back on. The only bad thing I've seen about this mod so far, and I have to tell you I didn't purchase this mod, a friend of mine has let me borrow his personal mod so that I can do this review, so thank you for that. The corners are painfully sharp. You can probably even hear that. Okay, so when you're carrying it, be expected to feel the corners. They're a little bit sharp. We've got the buttons here. You've got a fire button. Notice it's not clicky at all. the up and down buttons, and you can see the mod is locked. It's a 5-click to unlock. And you can see the adjustment. Goes slow, then it speeds up. Okay, I wanted to give you a quick word on battery life. Battery life in the Geyscano is very, very good. As you would expect with any regulated device. I get about a full day of vaping on an 18650 battery, maybe a little less. The bottle is a nice squishy squonk, not too hard to press. Okay, we're back to it now. The mod's been sitting for a couple of minutes. Take a look at the display and you can see that it's in sleep mode. Here's what I wanted to show you. When you fire it after it's been in sleep mode, take a look at the display and watch the atomizer. So you get a splash screen and then it begins to vape. Okay? That splash screen doesn't allow it to vape. So when you put the mod down for a few minutes, if you're not vaping it constantly, it'll go to sleep and then it'll be just a couple of seconds before you're able to vape it. That's really the most major con I found. I can get past the size, I can get past the sharp corners. It really is a solid entry-level device for bottom feeding. But that splash screen where it goes to sleep and you pick it up and you try to vape it and there's nothing there. Hey everybody, we're back in the lounge and going to take a vape off the Geyscano for you. And we'll give it a squonk. Yep, splash screen again. You know, as long as you can get past the little idiosyncrasies of having to wait for the splash screen and the general feel of it, you've got a pretty solid little device for getting into bottom-fed vaping. So, all in all, for the value, it's not too bad. And it vapes pretty good. Thanks for watching.